In this short video, we're going to cover how you can choose better passwords. We all use a multitude of passwords in our daily lives, banking, shopping online, or at work, but we're not always as savvy about choosing passwords as we should be. We're going to look at the do's and don'ts of passwords and give you some tips about staying more secure online. So let's start with the don'ts and how the decisions you make can compromise your accounts. The first thing to avoid is a short password. Hackers use computer programs that will troll through every combination of number and letters until it reaches a match with yours, so a shorter password is quicker and easier to hack. A little more sophisticated is the dictionary attack, where the computer works its way through all the words in electronic dictionaries. This will cover words in all different languages, movie quotes, music lyrics, or files of stolen passwords which are in circulation. So this means if you choose a simple text password which doesn't have special characters, or an easily guessed password such as ABC123, it'll be quick to hack. If you've been locked out of an account because you've entered your password incorrectly more than 3 times, that's a security measure trying to prevent these types of automated attacks. The next thing to avoid are passwords directly linked to you, such as your date of birth or your children's name. If you're posting about your pet on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, it's not a good idea to use their name as your password. You should also bear this in mind when you're choosing a password reset question. If you choose a detail that's easy to find out about you online, well, often that can actually be easier to hack than your password itself. The last point on our hit list is the reuse of the same password on multiple sites. This means if your password is compromised on one website, it can easily be compromised on any website where you use the same password. So what should you do to mitigate these risks? Firstly, the longer your password, the better. Ideally 12 characters or more. Use a combination of capitals, lowercase, symbols, numbers, any kind of special characters. And of course, stick to the one password, one website rule. In practice, it's not always easy to follow these rules through. Some strategies you can employ to help you choose better passwords are things like taking a phrase and choosing the first 1 or 2 letters out of each word in the phrase, picking random unrelated words and punctuating them with special characters, or you can prefix your password with www. And add .com at the end, which makes your password longer and more difficult to hack, but not any more difficult to remember on your end. Lastly, you should consider using a password manager. A password manager securely encrypts all of your passwords and stores them, so you only have to remember one password to get into the password manager. It can generate long, secure passwords on your behalf. But of course, remember that the one password you choose to get into it must be really secure. Hopefully these tips will assist you in keeping yourself and your accounts more secure.